Also, literally, I was gonna make a video about this on my main, but I think it'll get taken down, and I'm too close to 3 million to risk my account getting banned. Fuck you, Keemstar. Fuck you, and I'm pretty sure almost every single woman can also say fuck you. Whatever the fuck happened to you in your past is not an excuse to victim blame and literally criminalize R-word victims and SA victims. The girl who was essayed by Jake Paul through oral sex, you said that it's impossible to get SA'd through the mouth because you should just close your mouth. You know, that's the same as saying just close your legs. Like, you sound stupid. Oh, why didn't she do anything? You're in shock. Like, do you not understand how shock happens when you're so like, whoa, did that just happen? You can't move, right? I'm gonna make a part 2 because fuck you. I hope to God that this gets a little attention because I feel like people need to know how shitty Keemstar really is, because I didn't know who he was or how horrible of a person he was up until earlier this week. So I'm gonna list some things that he's done. A girl was essayed by Jake Paul. He forced himself onto her orally and forced her to give him oral sex. And Keemstar said, that's impossible, you should just close your mouth. He believes that it's impossible to get essayed by your boyfriend, you know, because women are just sex objects. Blames R-word victims like a motherfucker. When a girl was in shock about being R-worded, he said it was her responsibility to say no, but never said anything about how it was the guy's responsibility to ask for consent. He's a sexist shitbag, and he victim blames R-word victims, and he's the reason that victims are so scared to come out. It's kind of obvious he's done some fuck shit in the past with women.
I literally, oh my god, it gets me so mad when people get mad at girls for having big boobs. Like, okay, like a girl could be wearing a shirt like this, but you know, she could have bigger boobs, so she'd have more cleavage, and they'd be like, she's trying too hard. Try hard, whore. Why do they have to wear something else just because they have bigger boobs than you? Like, literally girls and boys, like, I'm talking to the girls that literally bring down other girls for having bigger boobs than them, or like a bigger butt. Like, come on. It's literally pathetic. It's pathetic. Stop hating on people because they have bigger boobies than you. Like, this one girl was in a dress, like, she had, like, a prom dress, and her boobs were, like, showing. Like, she had big boobs. And everybody was like, you could have worn something different. What do you want her to wear at a prom? A fucking turtleneck? The fuck? Like, she just has big boobs. Like, deal with it. Like, keep it in your pants. Just, you're good. And for all the girls that hate on her, just let her live. They're fucking tits. Chill the fuck out.
See. Right, I want to see it. Yeah, let me see it.
Look. No. There is no way people are disagreeing with her. Basically, this dude had taken a picture of her butt while she was working out, and she, like, confronts him, as she should, because a lot of people are too scared to do that. I would be too scared to do that. So, like, props to you, girl. Like, you tell him. And people are like, it's not illegal, though. She took it too far. She's being dramatic. First off, it's like, that's illegal. I don't give a fuck if it's in the law or nothing. That's morally illegal, if anything. Like, what's going through your mind for a girl to be working out and then you just, like, snap a picture of her butt? Like, that's disgusting. There's no way you can logically justify taking a picture of somebody's butt. No way there's no way you could justify that. If you do, you're disgusting. You're like a P word. You're disgusting. Like, how are you disagreeing with that? Like, you don't take a picture of somebody's ass. Like, you're fucking weird. I can literally just so obviously tell that the guys who shame women for having a high body count sit in their room. They get none. They get none. They sit in their room and they watch anime and they're like, yeah, anime girl, yeah, big titties. That's what y'all look like. That's what I picture y'all as when you... She has 20 bodies, though. She's ran through. Even though I have 20 bodies, she must be a virgin. Otherwise, she's a hoe. One body and she's a hoe, even though I have 20. Hypocrite. Hypocrite, what's the difference? What is the difference? What is the difference? I don't see one. Sex is natural, and you're a little... weirdo if you shame girls for having a high body count. Like, you're fucking weird. Like, literally, get help. You're immature and you're like 5 years old, probably. Weird. Weird. I am so freaking tired of that stupid lock and key analogy. Like, If one good key can open up a bunch of locks, like, whatever, like, literally shut up. Do I look like a lock to you? Like, I'm sure your PP is the size of a key, but do I look like a lock to you? Like, my freaking, the JJ is not a, like, why? Me having, women doing the dirty is the same as men doing the dirty. It's the exact same. Like, there's no difference. You're sticking it in somebody and they're getting it stuck in. Like, I don't know the difference. Like, why do you literally, like, hate on women for doing something that's natural? Like, it's natural for women to have sex. Like, it's literally, everybody does it, so why do we get shamed for it? Like, what? Like, if you actually hate on women for having a high body count, like, you're just immature. Like, sorry, you're just immature. Oh my god, I literally hate to break it to you, but asking for consent is the bare minimum. Like, you're supposed to do that. Like, oh my god, literally stop praising people for asking for consent. You're supposed to do that. Like, that's like a basic human thing you're supposed to do. That's literally like, that's like that's like blinking. You don't, good job for blinking. Where we blink. You're supposed to ask for consent. Like, yes, I'm happy you asked for consent, but why the fuck are we praising people? Like, it's the bare, that's what you're, like, I can't, like, I know some people are gonna be like, well, at least they're doing it. Exactly. It's the bare, you're supposed to. We're, like, we blink. Am I getting applause for blinking? We're supposed to blink. Or fucking breathing. I'm not getting applause for breathing. Like, what? Oh my god! What the fuck? Okay, if somebody can actually answer this question, not misogynistically, I will PayPal you $500. How come if a guy goes to a party and he does the dirty with a lot of girls, he's like, yeah, last night at that party, I slept with 20 girls. He is praised. He's looked at as cool. He's, good job, man, keep it up. But if a girl goes to a party and she's like, yeah, I slept with 20 dudes last night, she's slut-shamed. She's called the whore. She's called loose. Literally shamed for it, but then the guys are praised for it. And don't give me that dumb little locking key analogy, because the vajayjay's a muscle. It goes back to its natural form. You do the dirty, it's gonna go back. So why? Why are we looked down on and they're praised? I don't know. Sometimes people really scare me. So one of my close friends, we'll call Jalen, has a lot of hoes. You know, she messes around. And Jalen meets these people on Yubo. And one of the guys she met on Yubo, we'll call Jake. Now, Jake told Jalen that he was around 17. And Jalen is only 15, so she was like, little old, but I can work with it. So they were flirting, you know, just having fun. And, you know, they would text on a daily basis for around 3 weeks or a month. And then one day, Jake texts Jalen and is like, yo, I need to tell you something. And she's like, what is it? And he's like, I lied to you about something. So immediately she's like, it's your age, isn't it? You're 18, right? He's like, no, older. She's like, 20? No, older. Guess how old he was? 30. 30 years old. 30. Talking to a 15-year-old. He ended up feeling so bad, he bought her a new computer. So I see that a lot of you guys are confused, so I'm going to explain something to you. I'm going to need you to listen really closely for me, okay? Body hair has nothing to do with gender, okay? We're all human. We're all skin and bone. We're the same effing species. Like, we're all human. Body hair has nothing to do with what's in your pants at all. It is completely natural to grow body hair. It's completely hygienic to have body hair. It's natural. We're human. And if you shave, good for you. If you don't shave, good for you. But don't hate on other women because they don't shave. Because those same girls who claim it's unhygienic for girls not to shave and say how disgusting it is are the same ones to not think anything when a guy has hairy armpits. Like, it has nothing to do with gender. A girl having hairy armpits and a guy having hairy armpits, there's no hygienic difference. It's natural. We're all human. Some of you act like it's the 50s. Sometimes I wonder where people get the audacity. So I went to the beach yesterday with my boyfriend. And at a beach, what do you wear? Answer that real quick. You wear a swimsuit. And I'm not a toddler anymore, so I'm gonna wear something that shows a little bit more skin. Plus, I want to show off the body that I worked for, so suck it up. But that doesn't give you the right to act like an animal. So I was sitting on this like concrete pier walk thing with my boyfriend. Remember that. And I'm sitting there in my swimsuit and I decided to put some sweatpants on. So I turn around and I start putting on my sweatpants. And I see a guy out of the corner of my eye walk past me. He looks down at my rump, my little bum, my butt. And he's like, "Shee!" And as he's walking down the pier, he's just... Do you not see the guy right next to me? Do you not have moral respect? Like, thank you, I know it's fat, but goddamn.
This is why I'm not a cat person. So I have a cat and I've had her for about a year. And homegirl never sleeps in my room. Like the whole year we've had her, she's never slept in my room. And last week I decided to be nice and let the cat sleep in my room. And oh my God, was that a mistake. So I fall asleep with her right next to me, literally like on my shoulder. Fast forward, I wake up around 8 a.m. and I realize that my thighs and like between my legs are alarmingly wet. So I immediately just assumed that I had sweat a lot in my sleep and it was just sweat. So I lay in bed for a good 30 more minutes when I lift up my comforter and I'm overwhelmed with the smell of urine. So I immediately think I pissed myself in my sleep and I was like, oh, that's weird, okay. So I get up to go check if I peed myself and I see a load of cat poop sitting on my bed. And then I realized that my cat had gone under the comforter, gone out of her way to piss on my leg while I was sleeping.
All I have to say is, I'm a month late for my period. That's all. That outfit is sending the wrong message. What does that even mean? How does me wearing a crop top and shorts send a message? Last time I checked, clothing didn't talk. Last time I checked, clothing didn't have a message. It's just something to cover your hunka-junkas. You know what? I think clothing only sends a message if you're messed up in the head. Because clothing isn't consent. Clothing doesn't talk. You interpret what I'm wearing yourself. And if you interpret my clothing inappropriately, that seems like there's something going on up here. Like, dude, last time I checked, clothing doesn't have a message. It doesn't talk. Clothing is not consent, blah, blah, blah. It's literally a piece of fabric. And if you interpret what I'm wearing inappropriately, that sounds like a personal problem. That you need to work on yourself, baby, because what I'm wearing, there's no message behind it. I just think I look good. So that's that. Hi guys, welcome to my sip and talk where I'm gonna drink my venti pink drink and talk to you guys about things that are on my mind. And what's on my mind today is Miss Nikita Dragon. First off, she literally blackfishes. She changes her race every single day and it's highly offensive and she tries to make a joke out of it. Like, it's not funny that you do that and it's not cute. It's literally offensive. And then you sit back and you watch your friends literally be P words. Like, 3 of your friends are confirmed P words and you sit back and you don't stop their behavior. Like, how do you sit back and watch your like 20-year-old friends do things with 14-year-olds and like sit back and don't talk to them about it? Like, that's disgusting. And you do so, she does so much to like stay relevant. I like, put on a mask, please. Like, you're not special, bro. Fix your friends. Oh.
Some men just really blow my mind. If you're a 40-year-old man and you see a bunch of teenagers going to take Instagram pictures, what would you do? Well, this one gentleman decided to stalk us in the woods. He decided to hide behind trees and watch us. So I was at my sister's house yesterday, right? And we got the bright idea to take Instagram pictures. And to take these Instagram pictures, we decided to go into this like wooded area. And as we're walking to this wooded area, we notice a guy in all black is following behind us. But she lives in a really small town, so we didn't think it could be anything that bad. So we get to the wooded area and we start taking pictures when we notice the guy that was behind us is now standing behind a tree trying to hide, staring at us. And for a portion of that time, he had his pee-pee in his hand. It got to the point where we were so uncomfortable, we just decided to leave. And I have pictures of him on my Instagram story if you want to see him. Do better. I am so sick and tired of y'all looking at people, looking at humans as less than you because they're not the same as you. Because they don't have the same color of skin as you. Because they're not the same gender as you. Because they're not the same sexuality as you. That makes them less than you. Make it make sense. Because at this point, if I don't have a ding-a-ling between my legs, I'm not the same amount as human as you. If I don't have a certain skin color, I'm not the same amount of human as you. If I don't love the opposite gender, I'm not the same amount of human as you. Even though we all live on the same goddamn earth, we're all skin and bones, and we all came from the same place. We are all human, yet we're all treated differently for the stupidest shit. We're all human. And the fact that I know there's gonna be people arguing with me about this blows my mind. We're all human. Why can't we all just be equal, bro? I don't give a rat's ass what none of y'all bitches say. I'm not like other girls. Check it out. I'm not like other girls. I need everybody to listen to this because this has ruined my life. Like, it's genuinely ruined my life and it sucks. So I don't want anybody's lives to be ruined like mine. Do not body shame. Do not ever comment negatively on somebody's body because they will keep that with them for the rest of their lives. I was body shamed every day by this one girl back in like 7th or 8th grade. And she would body shame my legs every single day to the point where I don't own leggings anymore. I don't own skinny jeans anymore. I don't own booty shorts anymore. I only wear baggy pants now because she would call my legs sticks and noodles and say I had no butt. These are the only shorts I can wear now that I feel comfortable in. I can't wear skinny jeans. I can't wear leggings because she told me those things 3-4 years ago. So don't body shame. It will ruin their lives because I can't wear skinny stuff anymore. If you don't believe in demons, this story might change your mind. So basically, there's this house called the Demon House. And this house is so haunted that it ended up premiering on the show Ghost Adventures. They say this house is the portal to hell. And the weird thing is that everybody that was there on the property recording the show ended up going to the hospital after. One of the crew members actually ended up going blind. Well, one of my really close friends ended up going to the Demon House 2 days ago. And I just saw her yesterday, and you'll never guess what happened. She ended up tripping over nothing, just randomly tripped, and ended up going to the hospital because she busted her head open so bad and she ended up needing 6 staples in her head. If you want to see the picture of her head, go on my Instagram story because I cannot show it on TikTok. But isn't it a little weird how the day after she went to the demon house, she ended up going to the hospital? Coincidence or a demon? What the fuck is wrong with men? My boyfriend found this on top of the garbage can, and he's eating it now. He found that pancake on the garbage, and he's eating it. Men.